So this is the XAUUSD analysis for the 7th of December. So let's have a look what happened with prices and where they might possibly go. So we did see the sell-off from this 1276. We did gap down the market. We've oscillated around this 1276. We did see a subsequent breakdown. And we did see prices head down towards that 1263, which is the lower end of the trading range. As it's marked out here in red, it is a significant level. Previously, earlier in the year, well over past couple of weeks, sorry, we were in a trading range in between 1284 and 1263 before we broke out towards that 1296. We have seen a breakdown back into the range. Now we have come down to the lower end in around this 1263. As we can see here by these wicks on the hourly time frame, we weren't able to close outside the range of 1263. We did trade below it, but we did close back within the 1263 15. I've got marked out here in the charts. We did have a move up to the upside. The move to the upside was punctuated by these small candles, not indicating much momentum or much strength in the move. And what we did see was prices stalled, and we've retested this 1263. Now, if this 1263 does not hold in light of our most recent trend, and we've got our highs of a 1296, lower high breakdown towards that 1263. If we do breakdown from where we are at present, if 1263 does not hold, what are the levels we're looking at? Well, I'm just going to mark out from this 1263. The next possible level we're looking at is in around this 1250. We'll see our prices react towards that 12. It is already on 1250. So we'll see our prices react to 1250. Let's just get this here correct. Bear with me a second here. There we go. So from 1263, if we do see some momentum coming to the market, it doesn't appear to be much momentum at the moment. We do appear to be consolidating, similar to as we were here. We have small candles, a degree of indecision in the market. We're not having large candles showing strong momentum. If we do see a breakdown in prices from this 1263, we're looking to see if 1250 holds as a possible area of support and a possible bullish move towards that 1263. If we break down from 1250, the very next level we're looking at is in around 1243, and again we're looking for a move up towards that 1250, possibly up to 1263. Now if we hold on to let's see, 1243, 1243 would expect to be the far end of the zone. It's about $20, so I'd expect that to be the far end of the zone if we break from 1263. Now, if we do head upwards, if we do hold 1263, and it does hold as support from where we are at present, the very next level we're looking at is in around at 1270. 1270 previously acted as a support. So we'll see our price react to 1270. Beyond 1270, we're looking at 1276, which is a weekly level. And weekly pivots in the market, 1279 again. These levels marked out in blue are weekly pivots. We do have the 200 and 400 period moving average above the 1279 level. So we do have to be aware of the 200 and 400 period moving average. 200 period moving average marked out here in blue. 400 period moving average marked out here in black. Again, a successful navigation of 1279. We were looking for 1284. Now, as we are currently at 1263, potentially a 20-point move, well, a $20 move. We're looking at a move all the way up to 1284, which again, it would require a strong fundamental catalyst, but we would expect that to be the far end of the range. But more conservatively, from 1263, we might not even get up to 1276. What's more likely is in around this 1270 to 1272, in around that zone is where we'd likely see the move to the upside capped, possibly 1276 as a push. Now beyond that, market volatility could have 1279, 1284 come into focus, similar to 1243. These are levels that we're looking at where we might potentially see some sell side momentum come into the market. And beneath us, those are levels that we are looking at for potential buy side momentum to come into the market. Overall, though, the fact that we have retraced upwards, we didn't see the strength coming to the market for another retest of 1276 was not a very good sign. Again, we are testing this 1263 more frequently, so we could potentially see another retracement, another retest. If we do test it a third time, I would expect it to break and then possibly move down towards that 1250 level. If however we do see a strong momentum candle come into the market after this 1263, I think it would be somewhat I wouldn't say it's safe to assume, but we are more likely to head towards that 1276 than possibly break down towards that 1250. As we've mentioned, all the levels we're looking at. Let's just have a look at the daily time frame before we finish up here on the XAUUSD. So bear with me a second. So if we head over to the daily time frame, we get the scale on here correct, and as we can see here, we've had our highs up here, 13.57, lower high at 13.05, a lower high here at 12.96. We've seen a breakdown in prices. We have come down into resistance, well, support, sorry, at 12.63. We've broken below the 200 period moving average here. Bear with me a second. So we've broken below the 200 period moving average. We are currently pretty much at the 400 period moving average as well, this horizontal level of 12.63. We did see this move to the upside, and we did see this other move up to the upside. So we'll see our price direct is 12.63. We do see a retracement and eventual possibly a move towards test those most recent swing highs in around 12.96, possibly at 13.05. But if we do break down from this area where we have seen buying in two subsequent occasions previously, on two occasions previously, again, we were looking to see this 12. Oh, it's actually, sorry about this. I've just noticed it isn't actually 1250. The actual level is 1251.46. That is the actual level. So I'm just gonna move this up a little bit here. Bear with me a second. There we are. So it's 1251.46 or 1251.43. It's pretty close to 1250 anyway. That's the level that we are looking at to see if we do see a bounce, if we do break down from this 1263. We are a bit in. This video is taking a lot longer than anticipated. So we did have this move to the upside, which was somewhat weak. We did have a breakdown. Again, we'll see our price react to this level where we do see that retracement, or we do see a breakdown to the, well, we do see a breakdown in prices. And with that said, that should wrap up the XAUUSD analysis. XAUUSD, also known as gold. Thanks for watching.